Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. So it's officially the new year here now, not only the calendar new year, but the lunar or Chinese New Year. We just finished the celebration on that. And I'm going to show you some of the things we've done surrounding that and a lot of the new year type things we're undertaking. But first, pursuant to the last video, if you haven't watched that, I'll post it up here, but I got the bike all cleaned under the seat, the inner parts of the bike. Everybody said, clean that, spray it with ammonia, all kind of different suggestions. And thanks for all of those, but that's what I did today. Also, just as a matter of point, I'll show you, every time you do a video, YouTube gives you a report card after like 36 hours, and analytical kind of report card to show you how the video is doing. This video, that last one, was my highest marks ever in terms of interaction, the way people reacted to the video, how long they watched it. It's not so much about how many people watch, it's more about how long they watch and their different interactions, how many, the comments, the likes, the shares, etc. So highest one, if it was a real report card, it would have been an A++. So thanks everybody for that. You guys must like must enjoy my misery. Keep that in mind. Anyway, let's go look. We're going to start down a walking street for Chinese New Year. V's going to get new glasses. I'm going to show you a vegetarian buffet, and we'll check in on the other white bike, see how that's coming along. I think it's almost finished. That's right, Chinese New Year brought a lot of people to town. Pretty big shindig. A lot of people here get into it with the, I don't know, the traditional Chinese dress, and there's all kind of events going on. Like here at the new 7-Eleven at Bali High Pier. Great big beautiful new 7-Eleven right by the pier here. I guess for people going out to Koh Lan or one of the islands, maybe before they go they can stock up on things they need for the trip, or maybe on their way back they grab something, but right adjacent to Bali High Pier. And they had a couple little specials going on here. And this one, I think the idea was if you can score a goal here, you get a free Coke or a pack of beverages. I'm not sure how you miss that, but I think they gave it to him anyway. I didn't bother. But anyway, lovely ladies out here, and a little production going on for Chinese New Year. We also had some guests to the house. Lana and her staff from Phalang Thai Visa came by for some Chinese New Year gifts, and to see V, of course, who is doing much better, I must add. I think she kind of turned a corner maybe about a week and a half ago when she was up with her mother. She's getting around more. Even last night, we had a little evening out. Maybe that'll be next episode. But she brought us some gifts, these little rings and all kind of stuff. So big thanks to Lana for that. But since it's a new year, we decided finally to go ahead and get V some new glasses. I'm in Naklua today, the fish market's right over here behind me. I'll show you. And I'm here to pick up V's new glasses. We were here 2 days ago, and I came to this place. It's called Top Center Vision, and it was recommended to me. I'll tell you all about it. While I go in and pick them up, they're supposed to be ready. They told us 4 days. It's only been 2 days. But while I go in there and take care of all that, I'll take you through the other day when we were here, when we ordered them, and maybe tell you how you can save some money, because I think we definitely saved some money here. So it's been over 2 years since we got V glasses last, and it was during the pandemic. We didn't have a whole lot of choices. We were up in Bang Sen, but this time I reached out to a friend here, a local lady I know who's lived here, I don't know, longer than she probably can remember. And I said, hey, where do you get your glasses? And she sent me here. This is, actually it's Top Center Optical, not Top Center Vision, and I'll put a map link. But yeah, they've got all the machines. Some of this, I guess, is industry standard, all the high-tech stuff. This is some kind of extreme close-up of the eye here they're doing. But you get the whole eye exam. Now, V wears a very complicated type lens and prescription. They would be thicker than Coke bottle bottoms. So she gets what's called the progressive lenses. They're much thinner. and they're like trifocals, but there's no lines in them. So hers the more intricate they are, the more expensive they are. So hers would be more of a very expensive lens, but they have single vision lenses. And my friend, I think that's what she got. She only paid 3,800 baht. I've heard of people spending as little as 2,500 baht on a pair of glasses. A lot of that will come down to the frames. Those are the frames I believe V picked, the new gold ones there. Actually, I think they're like that, but silver. But I'll show you, this shop is very reasonably priced. So the last time, about over 2 years ago, we paid, I think, 12,600 baht for her glasses. That's frames, the eye exam, that's everything. This time, only, I think, 7,600. So we saved quite a bit of money. That's only maybe right around $200, almost exactly $200 for those progressive lenses. And they're the polarizing. He's going to, as I pick them up here, he's going to test them. You put them under, I guess that's UV light probably, and then they tint, they become darker. You can see there it's the lens has become darker. So we'll take those home to V and see how she likes them. But I got a couple stops to make on the way home, I guess, not the least of which is to get something to eat.
And I'm enjoying a meal right now at a place that offers a vegetarian buffet. Some of you have told me you're interested in that. I'm at a place called Chennai Express. On Pattaya Klang, I'll leave you a map link for it. It's just up from 2nd Road, maybe a block. And I was here the other day because I saw a sign that said vegetarian buffet. And a couple people have asked, at least one person, maybe more, have asked, I've showed you all kind of buffets. What about a vegetarian buffet? Well, this is vegetarian. I would call it vegetarian all you can eat, not a buffet. It's a fixed set menu. I'll show you what you get. And you can just get as much of it as you want. So if you finish one dish, they come around and ask. They're very quick on that. They want to ask, do you want more of this? You want more of that? Because I think it takes a while to cook this stuff. But I had the vegetarian the other day. Today I have the non-vegetarian. The vegetarian, basically, they substituted a paneer, which is cheese, I think, and another vegetable dish for the chicken and fish. And it's cheaper. The non-veg is a little bit more money. But I didn't want to have the same thing 2 days in a row.
I tell you, I thought that fish was going to be like dry and crusty. Inside there was very moist, meaty white meat. I was kind of impressed with it. I think for 229 baht for the veg, 279 baht for the non-veg. Pretty good deal, a little over $6, I guess. And they're very adamant about asking you, do you want more? You want more? I didn't want more. I couldn't eat more. That was all I could eat. So even though it's all you can eat, they start you off with enough here that maybe, just maybe, it's enough. Anyway, I still got a couple more stops to make on the way home. One of which, everybody that was over the house during the whole snake episode said, oh, you need to buy lottery tickets with these numbers, the number plate for your bike, the number of the house, all that stuff. So I said, okay, I'll buy some lottery tickets. I figure if I don't, then if a number hits, then I wouldn't feel too good. I went to Lotus and the Big C. They have a pretty good selection of lottery tickets and found some of the corresponding numbers. I also had to replace a bolt for my seat at the Honda dealer. During the whole snake ordeal with taking the seat off, and all, I noticed I was missing a seat bolt. I'll show you what they look like. And I went to the Honda dealer today to see if I could buy a new one or whatever. And they didn't have one. But I met a guy just happened to be there. He has a bike like mine. He's done his up as well. And he said he has an extra one. He said, hey, just come over to where I live and I'll give you one. Those are great stuff. I'll show you his bike. It's pretty cool too. The same make and kind of bike as mine, but he's just done it differently. Made it kind of into a scrambler a little bit. So special thanks to Fred for the seat bolt, but there still is one more matter of business to take care of on the way home. So several episodes ago, I took the white Yamaha 400 into the shop to get some things fixed, the wheel and some other little issues. And every day, not every day, but maybe every other day, I've been checking up on it. One of the first trips back, it was like totally disassembled here, and we went over some other things. And then on subsequent trips, there would be progress. And it's to the point now, just yesterday, it's almost done. But I'll walk you through here real quick. Just, I think it's been in there about 10 days by this point. So from diagnostic and disassembly, the first thing they had to do is straighten the wheel. Not straighten it, but take a dent out of the wheel from hitting a speed bump too hard. Lots of speed bumps in town, but they could heat that up and hammer it and mill it and, I don't know, the whole thing. And then on subsequent trips, it was in the paint shop. The wheel had been done, the wheel was painted, along with everything else. So the other wheel even, just so all the paint matches and all the tins got repainted as well. So he does all that right here also. And I don't know, we'll see. That should look pretty nice with everything painted. So I think the next trip down, he was starting to reassemble. He had to do some of the mechanical things though still, while working on rebuilding the entire brake system and the clutch. So yeah, the clutch wasn't making some noise and slipping, so that's been replaced. And all the whole new brakes rebuilt as well. So big progress in a decent amount of time, I think. So he's kept me informed along the way as well. So I really appreciated that. So I think next week we'll be able to go pick it up. So just yesterday I went by, and it's pretty much just getting cleaned up now. He's back in the back. He said everything's done. We're going to clean it up and then a final test and tune. And during that process, if they notice anything else, then it could drag on a little longer. But he's hopeful that on Monday, so tomorrow, I should be able to go pick it up. So I'm hoping that as well. So he's got the front fender on. That also had a little crack in it. That's all been body work done. So a lot of little things, just a lot of little things. And hopefully it'll be all ready for Bike Week here just in a couple weeks. But finally, let's get these glasses home to V and have her try them on and see if they're going to be okay. The prescription should be fine because of the extensive eye testing. But anyway, something else next time. But for this episode, I'm going to go ahead and leave it off right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.